Joe Cocker, a name forever etched into the history of music, carried with it the gravelly sound of a voice that could shake the soul and the raw emotion that defined every performance, making him a figure who stood apart in the world of rock and blues. To millions, he was the man who could take songs people thought they knew and completely reinvent them, turning them into something hauntingly powerful, deeply soulful, and often heartbreaking. With his unforgettable rendition of "With a Little Help from My Friends at Woodstock" in 1969, not only launching his career but becoming an anthem for a generation. A moment that cemented him as a voice of truth and authenticity in a chaotic era. Though behind the stage lights and thunderous applause there existed hidden truths about Joe Cocker's life that few truly understood. For he was not simply a rock icon, but a man carrying burdens that fame could not erase. Born in Sheffield, England, in 1944, the son of a civil servant, Joe's upbringing was modest, without any hint of the worldwide stardom awaiting him. Yet from an early age, music called to him, first through drums before he discovered his true gift, his voice. A voice so unique that it seemed to have lived 100 lifetimes before he was even 20. Raw, gritty, and aching with emotion, but with that gift came a weight that he carried silently. For behind the extraordinary talent lay insecurities and struggles that would shadow much of his career. When his rise to fame exploded in the late 1960s, the relentless pressure of touring, the demands of the music industry, and the emotional strain of performing night after night began to take their toll. And Joe, like many artists of his generation, sought relief in alcohol and drugs, using them as a shield against exhaustion and self-doubt. While audiences saw a man who gave everything to his music, they never saw the private battles that nearly consumed him. And many close to him feared he would burn out far too soon. Despite these storms, Joe Cocker's artistry never dimmed, for his performances remained raw, unpolished, and utterly human, every note carrying the weight of his struggles and the resilience that kept him pressing forward. And by the 1980s, after years of fighting, Joe began to find his footing again, both personally and professionally, as his marriage to Pam Baker in 1987 offered him the stability he had long needed, slowly helping him heal and rediscover balance in his life. Though he never completely escaped the scars of his battles, Joe learned to live with them and to transform them into art. His later career filled with Grammy Awards, global recognition, and a lasting place in the hearts of fans, all while he remained humble, never forgetting his roots in Sheffield. And when he passed away in 2014, the world lost not just a voice but a soul laid bare through music, leaving behind a legacy that reveals the hidden truth. Behind every great artist lies pain, sacrifice, and resilience. And Joe Cocker, more than a rock star, was a survivor, a man whose truth was as powerful as his songs.